Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of March 2023. Excuse me, if this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I'll be using my Groovy Weight Tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, and then I will close out your reading, Cancer, with a secret language of, of oracle cards. Okay, let's see. Looks like we've got the cards already ready. And I think that's it for the announcements. All right, I'm not sure what order these all went in, but it's okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and get right into it, Cancer, because I can see very clearly here that the future looks bright. So future planning is definitely going to work in your favor as it relates to money. The other thing, I can see health and wellness, I can see healing, I can see vitality, regeneration, all those good things. We may have a little bit of issues with communication here, and even some boredom as it relates to your work, but that's okay because it looks like it's creating more opportunity for you. You know, sometimes dissatisfaction with someone or with someone too, could be the reason that really helps us to get motivated to change our situation. And I do see a little bit of that here for you, Cancer. So we have the Three of Wands. Now, this is future planning. If you're looking to make more money, you need a solid plan. Clear and simple. Now, you may not have all the answers. You may not know how to, develop a plan. But you will have to kind of work from some type of a structured plan and then give yourself the freedom and the permission to change along the way. That's going to help you make more money. It's going to keep you focused, and it's really going to keep you on track towards achieving your goals. I already talked about the Star card. The Star card talks about healing and regeneration. The other thing, as it relates to your money, is that the Star card is also a card of attracting a lot of attention, literally being the star of the show. So if you are attracting a lot of attention, or I should say you probably will be in the first week of March, Cancer, make sure you use that to your advantage. Communication, I already talked about that a bit. That's going to be a little bit sticky for the first week of March. Make sure you get everything in writing, get everything documented, because remember, not everybody hears the same information, or they may misinterpret something, unintentionally. I talked about boredom with your current work, but again, I think that's going to work in your favor because it's really going to motivate you to do something different or to do something bigger. So you may not necessarily be bored with your job or your business, but you realize that you want more. And so that realization definitely will help you, like I said, develop a plan and really focus on doing something different so you can have a different result. Now, we also have the Fool card. That means you will be starting a brand new journey of some sort. Now, because we're talking about money and we're talking about, career advancement, growth in your business, I do strongly pick up that you will be kind of starting and moving in a new direction. It doesn't necessarily mean a new job or doing something totally different. But I do get the sense you'll be doing something in a new and different way, something that may not be necessarily familiar to you, but you're very excited about the potential and the opportunity to try something new so you can create a new result like we talked about. Finally, we do have this Four of Cups, because this Four of Cups talks about being presented with several opportunities, and not all of them are going to be exciting. Not all of them are going to resonate with you, but there is a hidden gem in there. So don't discount something right away. Make sure you kind of do a little bit of research before you say no to something, because there could be an opportunity that shows up that is exactly the solution of what you're looking for. Now, we also have the Judgment card here. The Judgment card in the reverse talks about decisions being made without any input from you. So it looks like some changes could be happening in your business or in your work, and you have no impact. You have no say on the final outcome. Now, sometimes this is frustrating, but in this case, I think it's actually going to create more opportunities for you. Oops. Because the cards that are showing up, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, those are definitely money cards. The Page of Pentacles talks about some good news coming in as it relates to your money, but because it is in the reverse, it could be news that is delayed. So you could be hearing back from something that may or may not kind of fall in the timeline. It may be something that's behind schedule, or maybe something, like I'm saying, I'm picking up that there's going to be some money information, but there's going to be delayed. So let's say it's a tax return or something. Maybe your refund is coming later than what you expect, or maybe you're supposed to get a raise, but it's not going to happen when you thought. It's going to happen maybe a month or two later, something like that. Okay, so it's still good news, but like I said, the news is probably going to be delayed, and this is good money news. Next up, we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles talks about financial assistance coming your way. This is really good because there is some support in an area of your money life. And there's some support that you're seeking, and it looks like it does come through. Now, this could be anything. It could be a mentor, a coach. It could be a book. It could be a program you watch, a video you watch. It could even be something where someone tells you something, and it's exactly what you needed to hear, you know. So stay open, but definitely you do have some good support coming your way. Now, we also have the World card. The World card talks about the completion of a cycle, but it also means it's time to level up. And I'm not surprised. It fell on this card here where we talked about boredom earlier, so you definitely need to kind of expand yourself and maybe even challenge yourself, because you're definitely ready for it. You're fully capable. Cancer, you are definitely ready for something new. You're ready for the next step, okay? Now that's really good, and that's really exciting, because that means you have exactly what it takes, you know, to kind of do exactly what it is that you want to do that's going to bring you more money. Now we have the King of Wands. That's you being noticed and being seen by someone who actually can give you more money. It could be a boss, it could be a client, it could be a potential customer. Someone sees your capabilities and they are definitely considering working with you, promoting with you, hiring you, partnering with you. Okay, all of these are ways that you can make more money and actually expand what you're already doing to be more effective. Finally, we have the Magician card. Now, the Magician card is the card of alchemy. That's the card of you having exactly what you need in order to create the desires that you want. So there's nothing that you don't have right now that will not prevent you or will not help you make the money you want to make. In other words, you have everything that you need in order to be successful, okay? All right, Cancer, let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance. Wow, we've got some repeater cards here. Interesting, we've got that Three of Wands. That's the same card we saw. Oops. Three of Wands there. We've got the Star card here. All right, so the second half of March. The second half of March is definitely going to be a lot of the same stuff that we saw in the beginning of the month. In other words, you're still planning, still working on it. The Star card talks about you're still attracting a lot of attention, just maybe not as much as you were at the beginning. We also have the Four of Swords. That's the card of being proactive, taking a lot of massive action. I do see you doing a lot, Cancer, and I think that's definitely going to help you make more money, because you're really putting yourself out there. You're really, you know, taking the necessary steps, doing the work, putting yourself out there, going to the events, taking the courses, whatever it is, and it's definitely going to have a positive impact on your bottom line. Now, you may not see it right away, but you're definitely on the right track. We also have the Emperor card in the reverse. That means that things could feel a little bit out of control. But in a way, I think that this is kind of normal for the process of having more money, making more money. You know, sometimes things just feel a little out of sorts. And so you just got to kind of course correct as you continue to move forward. We also have the Chariot card. Now, the Chariot card in the reverse is also another timing card. It means that there's a lot of things happening at the same time, and you're not going to be able to keep up with it all. So make sure you prioritize what is going to be the most profitable and what is going to make you the most money, and that is where you put your time, energy, and attention. Finally, we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords talks about graciously removing the things that are standing in the way of you and your goals, the things that no longer serve you. Now, this could be actual things, it could be relationships, people, it could be circumstances, it could be an environment, but this is not anything that's ugly or combative. As a matter of fact, the Queen of Swords talks about just gently releasing whatever she does not need, okay? And of course, when we get rid of the unnecessary, that frees us up to make even more and to have more. All right, so what else do we need to know for the sign of Cancer? Ooh, we've got some more repeater cards. Again, that Page of Pentacles. Looks like you've got more good money news coming towards the end of the month. But again, looks like there could be a delay attached to it. And communication improves. That's awesome. Okay, so we've got the Moon card. Now, the Moon card talks about things being hidden, things not, things unseen. So just remember that you don't know what you don't know as it relates to making more money, being more successful, going to that next level. But what you do is you just take that very next step and understand that what you need to know will be revealed to you in the time that you need to know it. You will figure it out, your intuition will hit, and you will be able to kind of go and be led by your own intuition, even though you may not have all the facts or the information right up front. Next, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a card of emotional sensitivity. When she's in the reverse, sometimes that means there's a little bit of insensitivity coming into play here. So I know we all have our moments where we're not necessarily sensitive to the needs of others, and that's okay. Sometimes we have to focus on our own needs, and you do not need to feel guilty about that, okay? Because sometimes when you do that, other people will be offended, hurt, upset, whatever, and, they're just going to have to be offended, upset, or hurt, because sometimes you need to take care of you, and that may be at the expense of someone else's feelings. Now, I'm not saying to do that intentionally, but what I am saying is that take care of you and don't worry about the reactions of other people. Now, we do have the Six of Wands. This is another attention card. Now, the Six of Wands talks about you being seen in a very powerful way. You got that card 3 times in your, the attention card 3 times in the reading. You've got the Star card, and the Six of Wands. And it's funny because they're all in the same line. Okay, so this means that you are going to be attracting a lot of attention, Cancer, in March. A lot of people will notice you. A lot of people are going to see you, and they're going to recognize you. Now, the thing about this card being in the reverse, it means that some people are actually going to be jealous. Some people are going to be feel really threatened because you are attracting so much attention, and this could even be someone that's close to you. So, again, do what you got to do, make that money, and I'm not saying don't care about other people's feelings, but sometimes these opportunities don't last long, and you want to cash in as quickly as you can and use this this attention profitably, okay? So, you'll have to figure out how it's going to work depending on your own situation. But again, I see nothing wrong with using this attention and using all this, being seen energy to help you, to help yourself, okay? Now, we also have the Page of Pentacles. This is also a repeater card. Again, good money news coming in, but it's going to be delayed, okay? So, I don't know. There's not really much more to say about that. I mean, it's good that, good news is coming. However, we always want it now, and in some cases, it just doesn't work out that way. Finally, we got the Five of Wands in the reverse, a great card to see in the reverse because it means communication is no longer strained or, miscommunication. It means that things are actually flowing pretty harmoniously. You don't have to worry about arguing, bickering, going back and forth with someone. It looks like things really calm down as it relates to your communication, especially when it concerns conversations regarding your work or making money or investing or your business or whatever. So Cancer, your month is very profound because like I said, there's a lot of good things happening here. You've got a solid plan coming throughout the month. You've got good news as it relates to your money. However, it will be a little delayed, and you're attracting a lot of attention, and you're going to have to make sure you utilize that in the best way, because there is an opportunity to make some money off of that attention. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a secret language of color oracle card. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, so you got the card Aqua, and this says experience peace and calm. Experience peace and calm. That's a beautiful card. I love the color. All right, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed this reading and I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, drop them down below. Thanks so much for watching. We'll do it again next month.